distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, greetings to all of you. And thank you very much to the Malaysian Society for Allergies and Immunology and Sunway University for inviting me to say a few words for the World Allergy Week. And what better theme than to breathe better. As someone who is passionate about planetary health, where the health of humanity is very much dependent on the health of the planet, what happens in your discussions in the World Allergy Week will be so important for us to take seriously. Climate change and global warming is already causing a lot of challenges to people who have allergies and who have atopies, and particularly with respiratory illness. We know that climate change has resulted in global warming, but not only that, change in the patterns of pollen release, particularly tree pollen, and that has really triggered a lot of allergies among those who are sensitive. I myself I'm someone who had childhood asthma, who has some eczema, and just wandering around Europe recently in a very, very warm May, I already exhibited some symptoms of hay fever, and you could actually see the amount of pollen being released by the trees. So it is a real issue that physicians and patients particularly will have to grapple with as climate change and the climate crisis is definitely upon us. Often when I think about respiratory illnesses, I think about little Ella. Ella was a 9-year-old girl who had recurrent respiratory problems and finally succumbed at the age of 9. Her mother, Rosamond, never gave up, but lobbied very, very hard and worked to change the cause of death on her certificate as toxic air pollution. And rightfully so, because her school was very near a very busy roundabout with a lot of heavy traffic. After a number of years, she succeeded. This, of course, is a very tragic story, but one that should actually make us all realize that toxic air pollution is really going to be a major cause of respiratory illness, and it's all interlinked. With a lot of toxic pollution, high carbon dioxide emissions and greenhouse gases, our climate changes, our planet warms up, and it becomes a vicious circle. I really hope all of you during this week will think hard and deliberate on what we can do together to ensure that we can reduce our carbon footprint, we can reduce our emissions, and we can do things together to tackle the climate crisis and try to really work hard to bring the temperature rise below 2 degrees. So I wish you all the best, and thank you again for this wonderful opportunity to speak to all of you.